Good morning, everybody. It is my pleasure, it is an honor actually to be here to open this SIGCOMM 2025. My name is Edmundo Monteiro. I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology of the University of Coimbra that is hosting this event, and I'm also a member of this community. I did my research, I do research in computer communications and cybersecurity, so it is my pleasure, as I was saying, to welcome you to Coimbra. And the city is very nice and a small city, so there is plenty of room to walk around and to see nice places. And of course, the SIGCOMM program, I will not talk in detail about it because Marilia is going to present it after, but it's very intense. From 8 to 8 in the evening almost. And social program, of course, is also very intense and very rich, so with lots of activities. So just to finalize, I hope you enjoy SIGCOMM 2025. I hope you enjoy Coimbra. Welcome, and thank you for coming.
Hello, good morning, everybody. I haven't had the chance to talk to each one of you. I hope that during the week we'll be able to do so. And again, you are very much welcome to SIGCOMM 2025 and Coimbra. I hope you have a good time. We have done our best, so you can enjoy. So I was a lucky girl that someone told me that Christian was a good candidate to be general co-chair of SIGCOMM, and it has been a great pleasure to work with him. So thank you, Christian. And now I have some boring slides, which I'm not going to read, but they kind of reflect the intensity of what we have happening these days, starting yesterday. So for those of you that were here yesterday, and we were very happy to see that yesterday we had 440 people over this registered, so people really were willing to see the program we had yesterday. And we have 9 on-paper sessions. We have, when you see the room with the posters and demos, you'll be amazed, I hope. They will be set up, by the way, at 10 o'clock. And we have pods in Asia and Africa, which is also a great honor we have to serve the community. And this is all we have in our program. And in terms of hours, we have some statistics here about the hours and minutes we have in keynotes, in technical presentations, in all the events that SIGCOMM has. You have all of this in the program online and the program that was delivered to you. And this was some work that was squeezed in 4 days, because as you know, SIGCOMM usually had 4.5 days. It was decided to squeeze it to 4 days because we had feedback from the community that the last half day was kind of lost, but then the cost of this is that for instance, today we'll stay here until 7:15 or something. We also have double track. Also, last year was the first time we are doing it again. Our PC chairs told us we want to have as many good papers as possible, so we did this. Then we'll be willing to have your feedback in the community session about this, and also we'll send a questionnaire at the end to have your feedback, so next year is improved to serve the purpose of this community. And of course, we are scientists, engineers, and we know we have to live, and our mission is to work with trade-offs and make the scientific world a better world. So without further delays, I hand over to my great co-chair.
Thank you, Marilia. It's always a trade-off, okay? So, folks, we have done our best. It's a dense program. I've already received tons of complaints, sorry, tons. Too many good contents. Why only 1 day of workshops and tutorials? So, well, it's a community aspect that can be discussed, and everything that will be presented today, we don't allow questions right now, but we have a community session where all the questions are welcome, right? Matt and colleagues. So, boring numbers, but useful to share the distribution of our registrations. Unfortunately, we missed some of them due to visa issues. Unfortunate, sad situations happen. By region, we can see the distribution over the different continents. In this figure, Asia, very prominent also in the authorship, as you will see from the PC, and Europe, being in Europe. These numbers change from location to location. And here you can see, for amusement, more over the countries. I must say Brazil has some influence, and I need to note this. But over 40 different countries are represented here, and we also including the points of distributions over different far-reach locations. These are noteworthy. But noteworthy is our great team. So nothing that happens here during this week wouldn't be possible without our committed volunteers, okay, the TPC shares, the local folks. People ask me, oh, General Co-Chair. General Co-Chair, not being the local is easy, Marila. You are doing a great work. The local arrangement folks, Coimbra, everyone is excellent, is fantastic. Well, you will recognize the names, the faces. If you meet them, tell them, thank them about their work all over. There are very hard tasks. They are not written in handbooks. We'll try to do our best to pass over lessons learned, do's, don't do's, okay? But it's a huge effort, a community effort, and thank you all. Thank you to the supporters, of course. We need to recognize the financial background or back end of this event, all the members that are listed here. SIGCOMM', Executive Committee, Conference Coordinator, Christophe. We still need to discuss some budget, okay? So, and Fernando Kuipers, who is taking over. Good luck. Thank you all. The volunteers, these beautiful t-shirts, no, they are not for sale. We don't have many requests. No, they are just single editions. Maybe you get in friend with someone and you can get one by these means. And with that, thank you. And I pass over to the PC shares. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is George Porter, and on behalf of my incredible co-chair, Srikanth Kandula, I'm just going to present a lot of information, so I'm going to go a little bit quickly, just to make sure that we are on time, because that's very important. Okay, so my age is showing here. I want to talk a little bit about the program that you're going to be experiencing over the next couple days. So we had 461 submissions, which was a 20% increase year over year. And we had authors submitting anywhere from one paper to over 20 papers, and there's, papers with that many authors. There was one with 39 authors, and I would love to see what that Slack was like on submission day, to be honest with you. About 13% were in the experience track. There were 2,684 unique people who submitted to SIGCOMM'. And again, some people submitted one paper, many people, some over 5, and the max was 19. And we would love to see your overleaf or GitHub activity related to that. The papers that were submitted belonged to 570 unique affiliations. And most affiliations had one author, but several had many. The max was 308, if you can believe that. Now, I'm not going to go through all this details, but this is in a descending order of number of authors from the affiliation where they fall into country and type, academia or industry. And you can see kind of the types of organizations and folks that are submitting to this conference. In terms of the review process and the reviews, we put together a program committee that had 76 members. We also solicited expert or additional PC members who brought some unique perspectives to the process, and we had some external reviewers as well. And so the end result was over 2,100 reviews containing over 1 million words that were written. So obviously very good input for a model, perhaps, although we're not going to do that. On average, every paper got 4.6 reviews, 476 words per review, and 20 comments in the discussion board for each of the papers that was discussed at the PC. Every paper was assigned 4 reviewers in round 1, and maybe more than 2 based on those scores in round 1. And again, some expert reviewers were brought in to break ties and bring some additional perspectives. So that was the review process. In terms of acceptances, this year the accept rate was about 16%. 26% of the papers that submitted were discussed in a 2-day program committee meeting, and every paper that had an average review score of 3 or more was accepted only after discussion among the PC as a whole, and there's some information about how the points broke down in that regard. This year we added a new feature, which was we asked reviewers to mark papers that they thought significantly changed the way we think about and understand networking. So papers that scored highly in this dimension were brought to the PC meeting, and 13% of the submissions had at least one review make that designation. And so those papers, the ones that were kind of changed the way we thought, actually had a 26% accept rate, and 5% were accepted as so-called shorts. Speaking of that, that is part of 2 other new things that we brought to the program this year. So we introduced a one-shot revision process where rather than resubmitting to a future offering of SIGCOMM, this was all contained within this particular year. And authors received about 6 weeks to address reviewer feedback, and 96% of these one-shot reviews were accepted. So of the 74 accepts, about 25 went through that process, and we think this shows one potential way of increasing the accept rate. We also have, later today, I believe, we have the SIGCOMM Shorts session, which is for interesting ideas that we would like to bring before the community that had some support from the PC, and so this is a lightning talk and a short paper that will appear at the conference, and we have 14 of those this year. All right, I want to talk about Best Paper awards at this point. So we have an incredible committee that you can see up here, and the process was that PC members nominated papers for this award, and the committee that you see here made that selection and then relayed the results to Srikanth and I, and I would like to present those now. So if I could have someone from the paper come up. Do we have the document here? Marilla, do we have the papers? Sorry, do you have the papers for the? Okay. Okay, so just, I'd like to begin by presenting the Best Paper Award, which is for Mosaic, Breaking the Optics versus Copper Trade-Off with a Wide and Slow Architecture of Micro LEDs. And do we have anyone from the authors here? If not, we'll present it a little bit later. We have a banquet that will be coming up, and maybe we'll make that presentation there. Yeah, we're short of time. So we will actually present the awards and take a picture at the banquet. So today, that best paper is going to be at the hardware session at 10:50 this morning. We also have a Best Student Paper Award, Edge Caching as Differentiation right here. So if you can, and Mohammed is, I believe, here, and then Katarina. So that is going to be at the measurement session at 10:50 to 12:15. Again, these will be presented at the banquet again. And then we have an honorable mention from the Best Student Paper Award category, RDMA Reliability for Lossless Fabrics. And let's please give them a round of applause. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, and in the interest of time, we'll just move on to one last point. So there's going to be some scribing today, throughout the conference actually, which is part of this website right here. You can search for SIGCOMM'25, and a set of volunteers are going to be writing up the paper as well as the Q&A, and you can participate in that. And then you are also invited to participate in a Slack where you can discuss papers, you can ask questions. There's also a variety of channels for seeking out help for the sponsors, for the workshops, for the poster sessions, and all sorts of online discussion activities. So take advantage of this if you can. So on behalf of Srikanth and I, we would like to thank everyone who is involved in submitting papers, reviewing papers, and ideally reading papers. So thank you all. With that, I am going to turn things over to Nate to discuss the SIGCOMM Cares program. Thank you.
Great. So my name's Nate Foster. I'm here as a representative of SIGCOMM Cares. Cares is the Committee to Aid Reporting on Discrimination and Harassment Policy Violations. So our main purpose is to make sure that our conferences are open and welcoming places. To be a scientific community, being able to openly exchange ideas without bias, harassment, discrimination is really important. ACM has policies around this. You can read them by the QR code or by the URL. And our main job, again, is to uphold these. So CARES members try to attend every SIGCOMM conference, and we're really here to listen and help. So if you have something that comes up, you can come talk to me or other committee members, and we'll talk you through the issues. We're also available to address community concerns. So if there's broader things beyond one incident that you think involve CARES mandate and could make SIGCOMM better, we can listen and then think about what actions we can take. And then we can also basically be a liaison in filing formal complaints when appropriate with ACM. We ourselves are not a disciplinary body. We don't take punitive actions. We're really here as sort of a conduit to be part of the community, listen, and then help take actions. In addition to sort of behavior, we also, part of our mandate involves dealing with review and publication ethics. So if there's issues that arise as part of the publication process, plagiarism, falsification, pressure from senior authors to junior authors, and so on, ACM has policies on all of this, and we're also happy to work with you on that. So let's hope that we can make SIGCOMM'25 an inclusive, welcoming atmosphere for everyone, with respectful but intense debates about the future of networking. This is the committee. I think I'm the only one here, but feel free to reach out to any of us if anything comes up. And lastly, we're looking for 2 new members. We try to have a rotation where people serve for a couple of years and then move out. So if you are interested in serving, or if you know someone who would be a good CARES committee member, please reach out to us. We'd love to have you join us. Thanks.
Okay, so SIGCOMM has a rich tradition of recognizing excellence through its awards. As we look to the future, it's important to honor those whose work continues to inspire and elevate our field. In addition to the Best Paper Awards, the SIG also gives its awards at the SIGCOMM conference, and we will proceed to do so now. We're proud to present the ACM SIGCOMM Doctoral Dissertation Award, which recognizes outstanding doctoral research that advances the field of communication and networking. This year's award goes to Saksham Agarwal for his dissertation titled Host Congestion Control. Saksham's work sheds new light on the problem of host-based congestion, challenging long-held assumptions and offering practical solutions that are already inspiring new research across systems, architecture, and theory. Saksham, if you or a representative are able to accept your award now, please approach the stage. I think he had some visa issues, but regardless, everyone, please join me in congratulating Saksham for this well-deserved recognition. Thank you. Our other recipient of the SIGCOMM Doctoral Dissertation Award is Renisha Ware for her dissertation titled Battle for Bandwidth on the Deployability of New Congestion Control Algorithms. Renisha's work offers a fresh perspective on a classic challenge. What makes congestion control algorithms safe and advisable to deploy in a multi-party network? Her research opens up new ways of thinking about deployability and fairness in real-world systems. Renisha, if you're here, please approach the stage to collect your award. Regardless, let's see, congratulations to Renisha for this outstanding achievement and for pushing the boundaries of how we think about congestion control. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, come on out. Okay, next we have Tom, the runner-up, SIGCOMM Doctoral Dissertation Award goes to Tom Koch. for his outstanding dissertation titled Optimizing Interdomain Routing for the Services of Today and Tomorrow. And Tom, if you're here or a representative is here, please approach the stage. Tom's research blends networking measurement and modeling to create practical techniques that give providers greater control over interdomain routing, an area that's increasingly vital as services evolve. And let's thank Tom for this outstanding work and for helping shape the future of interdomain routing. We want to thank the Doctoral Dissertation Award Committee for their thoughtful and rigorous work in selecting this year's awardees. This committee was chaired by Alex Snoren from UC San Diego, with members Keith Winstein from Stanford University and Laurent Van Beaver from ETH Zurich. Thank you very much. Next, we present the SIGCOMM' Test of Time Award, which honors papers published at least a decade ago that have sustained an impact, significant impact on our field. This year's award goes to the paper Congestion Control for Large-Scale RDMA Deployments, published in SIGCOMM' 2015. This work introduced DCQCN, a scalable congestion control protocol for RDMA networks. It has had a lasting influence on both industry deployments and academic research, shaping how we think about congestion control in high-performance data centers. If any of the authors are here, feel free to approach the stage. It's okay if multiple of you come up too, if there's multiple parties. And so as they're coming up, we congratulate these authors for this enduring contribution for the networking community. We give many thanks to the SIGCOMM' Test of Time Award Committee for their careful and thoughtful work in selecting this year's honorees. The committee was chaired by Mark Allman from ICSI, with members Arojet Panda from NYU and Craig Partridge from Colorado State University. Okay, and next we now present the SIGCOMM Networking, the Other Networking Systems Award, which recognizes the development of a networking system that has had significant impact on community and practice. This award goes to Batfish, an open source platform for network configuration, analysis, and verification. Batfish has become a widely used tool among network engineers and operators, helping ensure that networks behave exactly as intended. It's a powerful example of how network verification can transform operational reliability and confidence. If there's a representative from this paper, please feel free to approach the stage. And as they're coming down, we can congratulate the Batfish team for this outstanding contribution to networking systems. Okay, the next award goes to the networking system award goes to the team behind the Barefoot Tofino programmable switch chips in the P4 programming language. Tofino is a fully programmable high-speed switch, and P4 is the language that makes it programmable. Together, they have transformed how networks are built, operated, and studied, ushering in a new era of flexibility and innovation in data plane design. If a representative from this paper can come to the stage, that would be great. And let's congratulate the entire team for this groundbreaking work and its profound influence on the networking community. And we want to thank very much for the SIGCOMM Networking Systems Award Committee for their thoughtful and diligent work. This year's committee was composed of KK Ramakrishnan from UC Riverside, with members Jeff Vogel from UC San Diego, Vyas Sekar from CMU, and Walter Willinger from Nixon. Next, I'm very happy to announce the ACM SIGCOMM Award for Lifetime Contribution. This award recognizes individuals whose work has profoundly shaped the field of communication and networking over the course of their careers. This year, we are very proud to present the award to Bruce Davey. Bruce is recognized for his fundamental contributions to networking systems through design, standardization, and commercialization of networking protocols and systems. His work has not only advanced the state of the art, but has also reached deep into practice, influencing how networks are built and operated around the world. Beyond his technical achievements, Bruce has played a vital role in educating and mentoring the community, helping us understand the past, navigate the present, and prepare for the future of networking. Bruce will be giving a keynote on Wednesday at September 10th at 11 a.m. here in the main auditorium, so please come and see that, where he will be presented with his award. So now please join me in celebrating Bruce Davey for a lifetime of contributions and continuing work to reshape our field and inspire generations of researchers and practitioners. And with many thanks to the awards committee for the lifetime contribution, which was chaired by Suman Banerjee from University of Wisconsin-Madison, with members Nick Feimster, University of Chicago, Jennifer Rexford from Princeton University, and Nina Taft from Google. And with that, we close the opening session. And the next, we're going to have our first technical session. Thank you.
So we have technical sessions starting now. One will be in this room, the other will be in Mondego room on the second floor. And something that we would like to stress is that the rooms were randomly assigned to sessions. So there is not upstairs, downstairs, they were randomly assigned. So please choose your session and move swiftly to the second floor. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.